Set against the backdrop of 1960s America, Reflections of a Golden Eye unfolds a complex narrative that explores the darker sides of human desire and obsession. The film, directed by John Huston, delves deeply into themes of repressed sexuality, voyeurism, and the chilling consequences of a hidden life. Elizabeth Taylor delivers a mesmerizing performance, portraying a character who embodies both vulnerability and strength, challenging societal norms of femininity and sexuality. Marlon Brando, as her enigmatic counterpart, adds layers of tension and intrigue, creating a compelling dynamic between the two leads. The film's visual style enhances its themes, with striking cinematography that captures the essence of longing and isolation. As the plot thickens, the line between reality and perception blurs, leading to shocking revelations that question identity and truth. Through its haunting narrative and powerful performances, the film invites viewers to reflect on the nature of desire and the masks people wear in their lives. The storyline unfolds at a U.S. Army base located in the southern United States during the late 1940s or early 50s. This base, while quiet and relatively unimportant, serves as a backdrop for the complex lives of its inhabitants. Major Pinderton, portrayed by Marlon Brando, is a lecturer in military tactics and strategy, embodying a sense of authority and discipline. His character is marked by a deep introspection, reflecting the struggles of a man caught between duty and personal turmoil. He is married to Lenora, played by Elizabeth Taylor, who brings a contrasting energy to the narrative. Lenora's character is vibrant and enigmatic, often navigating the confines of her marriage and the expectations placed upon her as an army wife. The dynamic between Major Pinderton and Lenora is central to the film, showcasing their complex relationship filled with tension, longing, and unspoken desires. The serene setting of the base contrasts sharply with the emotional undercurrents that run through their lives, creating a rich tapestry of human experience in a time of post-war adjustment. The interactions among the characters reveal deeper themes of isolation, identity, and the search for meaning in a seemingly mundane existence. As the story progresses, the quiet facade of the base begins to crack, exposing the vulnerabilities and hidden passions of those who inhabit it. The film captures the essence of a moment in time when personal and societal conflicts intertwine, leaving a lasting impression on the viewer. Lieutenant Colonel Morris Langton, portrayed by Brian Keith, and his wife Allison, played by Julie Harris, present a facade of normalcy and reflections in a golden eye. Their life seems uneventful, yet beneath the surface, a deeper story of discontent unfolds. The couple exists in a state of barely tolerated companionship, where passion has long been extinguished. This lack of emotional connection reveals the cracks in their marriage, suggesting that their relationship is more of a routine than a loving partnership. Meanwhile, Mistress Pinderton engages in an affair with Lieutenant Colonel Langdon, who is also entangled in his own troubled marriage. His wife struggles with peculiar mental issues, adding further complexity to the intertwining lives of these characters. The affair between Allison and Langdon serves as an escape from their respective marital troubles, highlighting themes of desire and dissatisfaction. The dynamics between these supporting characters emphasize the emotional turmoil and isolation that can exist even in seemingly stable relationships. The intertwining of their lives illustrates the complications of love, fidelity, and the struggle to find genuine connection in a world filled with hidden pain. The film delves into the darker aspects of human relationships, showcasing how appearances can be deceiving. The characters navigate their individual struggles, while their lives become increasingly entangled, revealing the complexities of love and the often unseen fractures in marital bonds. In the film Reflections in a Golden Eye, Private L.G. Williams, portrayed by Robert Forster, embodies a strange and repressed voyeurism that adds a complex layer to the narrative. His character is intertwined with themes of desire and observation, reflecting deeper psychological struggles. The production's original aesthetic was striking, as every scene was drenched in hues of gold, with only one object, like a rose, appearing in its natural color. This artistic choice was significant, referencing a scene where a houseboy presents a drawing of a golden peacock to Allison, stating that the world is merely a reflection in the eye of the golden peacock. This concept of perception and reality plays a crucial role in the film's exploration of human emotions and relationships. However, upon its initial release, the film's unique visual style puzzled audiences, leading to its withdrawal from theaters. Eventually, a version with normal colors was made available, allowing viewers to engage with the story in a more traditional visual format. The film's reception highlights the challenges of innovative artistic choices in cinema and their impact on audience understanding. Initially, the role of Major Penderton in Reflections in a Golden Eye was intended for Montgomery Clift. However, the physically demanding nature of the role raised concerns for the insurance company underwriting the production. They required proof that Clift was fit enough to handle such a challenging part, especially considering his health struggles over the years. Clift's longtime friend, Elizabeth Taylor, recognized the importance of this role for him and committed a significant portion of her salary as insurance to ensure he could take on the part. Tragically, before filming could commence, Clift passed away from a heart attack. This unexpected turn of events led to Marlon Brando stepping into the role of Major Penderton. Brando, known for his powerful performances, brought a different intensity to the character, but the casting changes were a poignant reminder of Clift's legacy and the impact of his health on his career. The behind-the-scenes drama highlighted the challenges of film production, particularly when dealing with actors who had faced significant health issues. The decision to cast Brando instead of Clift ultimately shaped the film in ways that were both unforeseen and deeply felt. In the scene where Major Penderton gives a lecture on leadership, Marlon Brando's performance stands out as a remarkable example of his acting prowess. Despite the character being ill-suited for the subject matter, Brando brought a unique intensity to the moment. After delivering a take that director John Huston considered superb, Brando requested another chance to explore the scene further. This request surprised Huston, who was already pleased with the initial performance. In the second take, Brando delivered a different line reading that was equally brilliant, showcasing his ability to interpret the character in multiple ways. The contrast between the two takes left Huston in a dilemma during the editing process. Both performances were superb and relevant, making it difficult for him to choose which one to include in the final cut. This moment highlights not only Brando's talent, but also the collaborative nature of filmmaking, where the creative process can lead to unexpected and enriching results. Marlon Brando's relationship with John Huston during the making of Reflections in a Golden Eye was fraught with tension and dissatisfaction. Brando did not enjoy working with Huston at all, feeling unimpressed by him both as a director and as a person. Their initial interactions were marked by reluctance. Huston recalled the moment he approached Brando to offer him the role of Major Penderton. At first, Brando completely rejected the offer, convinced that he was not suited for the part. However, Huston, recognizing Brando's talent, encouraged him to read the script before making a final decision. After much contemplation, Brando took a long, reflective walk in the rain, wrestling with his thoughts and emotions about the role. This walk proved pivotal, as he returned to Huston with a change of heart, expressing his desire to take on the part. Despite this eventual acceptance, the underlying friction between the two men remained throughout the production, shaping their interactions and the overall atmosphere on set. During the final 10 weeks of shooting for Reflections in a Golden Eye, the production moved to Dino De Laurentiis Studios in Rome. This shift was primarily made to accommodate the star power of Elizabeth Taylor, who was a central figure in the film. However, the atmosphere on set was not without its tensions. Marlon Brando, another leading actor in the film, found himself embroiled in a heated incident with the Italian paparazzi during this period. The relentless pursuit of photographers became a major source of frustration for Brando, who was known for his intense personality and strong reactions. One day, the situation escalated dramatically, leading to an aggressive confrontation. Brando's fury was palpable as he confronted the paparazzi, who were eager to capture every moment of the filming process. The incident drew significant attention, overshadowing some of the film's production aspects. The combination of Brando's volatile temperament and the invasive presence of the paparazzi created a charged atmosphere that marked the final days of filming. The incident highlighted the challenges faced by actors of that era, where their personal lives often collided with their professional commitments, leaving a lasting impression on the film's legacy. Richard Burton's disdain for the crew and cast during the making of Reflections in a Golden Eye was notable and, at times, shocking. Elizabeth Taylor's husband did not hold back his feelings about some of her co-workers. His animosity towards John Huston, the director, was particularly pronounced. Burton labeled Huston a simpleton who fancied himself a genius, a characterization that reflected Burton's deep frustration with the creative direction of the film. He further described Huston as a self-aggrandizing liar, indicating a belief that Huston's bravado was unwarranted and irritating. Burton's harsh critiques did not stop there. He had equally scathing remarks about the costume designer, Dorothy Jenkins. He referred to her as a consummate bore, which illustrated his disdain for her work and presence on set. He expressed that her demeanor made him want to pee on the carpet, a crude metaphor that highlighted just how much he found her unbearable. In a moment of dark humor, he even suggested that while Jenkins and others might be bothersome, there were worse people in the world, like Jack the Ripper. This comment demonstrated the unusual cruelty in his statements about the people around him, revealing a side of Burton that was deeply critical and unyielding toward his peers. His behavior created a tense atmosphere on set, overshadowing the collaborative spirit often necessary for filmmaking. Initially, there was much anticipation surrounding Ava Gardner's involvement in the film Reflections in a Golden Eye. Many believed she would take on a significant role that ultimately went to Elizabeth Taylor. However, complications arose that prevented Gardner from participating in the project. These unforeseen issues led to a pivotal casting change that would alter the dynamics of the film. Elizabeth Taylor, known for her captivating performances and strong screen presence, stepped into the role, bringing her unique flair to the character. This shift in casting not only impacted the film's production, but also influenced its overall reception. Taylor's portrayal added a layer of complexity to the narrative, showcasing her talent in a story that dealt with themes of desire, secrecy, and the struggles of military life. The film, directed by John Huston, became a notable entry in the cinematic landscape of the 1960s, with Taylor's performance at its core. The transition from Gardner to Taylor is a fascinating example of how casting decisions can shape a film's identity and legacy. In a Turner Classic Movies documentary, Martin Scorsese reflects on a powerful moment from the 1967 film Reflections in a Golden Eye, featuring Marlon Brando. In this scene, Brando stands in front of a mirror, engaging in a conversation with himself as he inspects his dress uniform. This intimate and introspective moment reveals Brando's character's inner turmoil and complexity. Scorsese highlights how this scene inspired a key moment in his own film Taxi Driver. He points out that the famous line, "Are you talking to me?" delivered by Robert De Niro, echoes the self-examination and confrontation present in Brando's mirror scene. Scorsese admires how Brando's performance captures the essence of loneliness and self-reflection, which resonates deeply with audiences. The influence of Brando's work continues to shape the landscape of cinema, showcasing the power of character study and the impact of a single scene on future generations of filmmakers. During the filming of Reflections in a Golden Eye, Elizabeth Taylor was 34 years old, while Marlon Brando was 42. This age difference brought a unique dynamic to their performances. Both actors were well established in Hollywood and had already made significant contributions to the film industry. The film featured two Oscar winners, Elizabeth Taylor and Marlon Brando, both of whom had garnered acclaim for their powerful performances in previous roles. Their on-screen chemistry was palpable, showcasing their talents and experience. In addition to these two icons, the cast included three Oscar nominees: Julie Harris, Robert Forster, and Harvey Keitel. Each of these actors brought their unique skills and depth to the film, enhancing the overall narrative. Julie Harris, known for her emotional range, had been recognized multiple times for her remarkable work. Robert Forster and Harvey Keitel also had their share of accolades, contributing to the film's rich tapestry of performances. The combination of these talented individuals created a compelling viewing experience, making Reflections in a Golden Eye a noteworthy entry in the cinematic landscape of the 1960s. Both Weldon and Morris, characters in Reflections in a Golden Eye, wear heavy gold rings featuring a large black stone, which are reminiscent of West Point-class rings. These rings symbolize their connection to the prestigious military academy, showcasing the school colors of black and gold. This detail adds depth to the characters, reflecting their backgrounds and the weight of tradition they carry. In a striking moment of the film, Elizabeth Taylor delivers a powerful performance that has left a lasting impression on audiences. In what can be considered her one and only nude scene, Taylor's character confronts her domineering husband. Upset by his accusation that she dresses like a housewife, she stands resolutely by the fireplace, her eyes locked onto his, her expression a mix of anger and defiance. In a bold act of rebellion, she removes her blouse and bra, throwing the bra in his face before taking off her pants. The scene is masterfully crafted, as the audience realizes they have only seen her from the shoulders up. Taylor's ability to convey vulnerability and strength without showing more than her face is a testament to her skill as an actress. This moment is not just about nudity. It is about power dynamics and emotional expression, making it a memorable highlight in cinematic history. As the film Reflections in a Golden Eye unfolds, there is a notable moment that captures the audience's attention. A character ascends the stairs, and the viewer is treated to a completely bare backside. However, this moment does not belong to Elizabeth Taylor, the film's star. Instead, it is widely believed that this was the work of her body double, Phyllis Shelton. Shelton had a long-standing relationship with Taylor, serving as her double on various projects, including the epic Cleopatra filmed in Italy. Their bond extended beyond the set. They shared personal moments, such as riding horses together, and even enjoying time at the Mexican Riviera house that Taylor owned with Richard Burton. Shelton was known for her striking resemblance to Taylor, which made her an ideal choice for such scenes. Therefore, when viewers admire that bare backside in the film, they are likely witnessing the talent of Phyllis Shelton, not Taylor herself. This behind-the-scenes detail adds an intriguing layer to the film's production, highlighting the importance of body doubles in the movie industry and the close-knit relationships that can form during filming. Reflections in a Golden Eye, directed by John Huston and released in 1967, has garnered a complex reputation over the years, transitioning from a film met with critical indifference to one that has cultivated a dedicated cult following. Initially dismissed by mainstream critics, the film is often categorized as a guilty pleasure or a good-bad movie. However, this perception is slowly changing as audiences begin to recognize the film's unique qualities and artistic ambition. At its core, Reflections in a Golden Eye is an adaptation of Carson McCullers' novella, which explores themes of desire, repression, and the surreal nature of human relationships. The film's narrative unfolds within a military setting, where the lives of its characters intersect in unexpected and often unsettling ways. Viewers are drawn into a world that is both haunting and mesmerizing, largely due to Huston's ability to create an atmosphere that balances the surreal with the gothic. One of the film's most compelling aspects is its ability to engage audiences on multiple levels. While some viewers are captivated by the film's darker, kinkier elements, others appreciate the subtler nuances of its storytelling. The outre themes, rather than being overtly sensationalized, are woven into the fabric of the narrative, allowing for a more profound exploration of the characters' psyches. This approach has led many to return to the film repeatedly, finding new layers of meaning with each viewing. Despite its strengths, Reflections in a Golden Eye is not without its flaws. Some critics point to moments where Huston's direction falters, particularly in scenes that feel overindulgent, such as the excessive use of music during Brando's horseback ride, and the climactic moments that lean too heavily on traditional Hollywood tropes. These missteps can detract from the film's overall impact, but they do not overshadow the compelling performances and the film's atmospheric qualities. The ensemble cast, featuring the likes of Marlon Brando and Elizabeth Taylor, delivers performances that are both powerful and haunting. Their portrayals are integral to the film's ability to evoke a sense of unease and introspection. The characters are complex and flawed, embodying the struggles of desire and identity in a repressive society. This depth adds a layer of richness to the viewing experience, inviting audiences to reflect on their own perceptions of love and longing. As time passes, Reflections in a Golden Eye continues to gain appreciation, with many viewers acknowledging its artistic merit despite its initial reception. While it may not be universally regarded as a masterpiece, it stands as a significant work that challenges conventional storytelling and invites deeper contemplation. The film's unique blend of the surreal and the gothic resonates with those willing to engage with its complexities, making it a compelling choice for cinephiles and casual viewers alike. In conclusion, Reflections in a Golden Eye is a film that defies easy categorization. It elicits a range of responses, from admiration to critique, yet its allure remains undeniable. As it climbs in status among film enthusiasts, it becomes clear that this cinematic gem is worthy of exploration and discussion, offering insights into the human condition that linger long after the credits roll. As the credits roll on this haunting tale of desire and secrecy, we invite you to delve deeper into the lives behind the camera. What became of the talented cast who brought such complex characters to life? From the enigmatic Elizabeth Taylor to the brooding Marlon Brando, their journeys after this film are as compelling as the story itself. Discover the surprising twists and turns in their careers, the challenges they faced, and the legacies they left behind. Did they find success in new roles, or did the shadows of this film follow them? Each actor's path is filled with unexpected revelations that will change the way you see them. Join us as we explore the fascinating aftermath of Reflections in a Golden Eye, revealing how these stars navigated the tumultuous waters of fame and personal struggle. The story doesn't end here. It continues in ways that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Marlon Brando's portrayal of Major Weldon Penderton in Reflections in a Golden Eye is a haunting exploration of a man trapped in a web of repression and desire. Brando's performance captures the character's internal struggles, revealing the darkness lurking beneath a facade of military discipline. His nuanced depiction reflects the complexities of masculinity and the burden of societal expectations during a time of change in America. Following the film, Brando's life became a tapestry of turmoil and controversy. He faced numerous personal challenges, including the tragic loss of his son, Christian, who was convicted of killing Brando's half-sister's partner. Brando's relationships were often tumultuous, marked by high-profile romances and multiple marriages. His reputation was further marred by scandals, including a notorious incident where he refused an Oscar in protest against Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans. Despite these hardships, Brando remained a pivotal figure in cinema, known for his revolutionary acting style. He continued to work sporadically, with notable roles in films like The Godfather. In his later years, he became increasingly reclusive, battling health issues and struggling with his weight. The last known information indicates that Brando passed away in 2004, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most enigmatic figures in film history. In the 1967 film Reflections in a Golden Eye, Elizabeth Taylor portrayed Leonora Penderton, a complex character trapped in a suffocating marriage. Leonora's struggles with loneliness and desire reflect Taylor's own tumultuous life. The role required Taylor to delve into the darker aspects of human emotion, showcasing her ability to convey vulnerability and strength simultaneously. Beyond her performance, Taylor's life was marked by scandal and hardship. She was married 8 times, with her relationships often making headlines. Her marriage to Richard Burton was particularly notorious, filled with passion and public drama. Taylor battled health issues, including a near-fatal bout with pneumonia in the 1990s, and she faced personal challenges, such as the loss of close friends like Rock Hudson to AIDS, which deeply affected her. In her later years, Taylor became an advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness, using her celebrity status to raise funds and support for research. She passed away in 2011, leaving behind a legacy of both cinematic brilliance and a commitment to humanitarian causes. Her life, filled with both triumph and tragedy, continues to resonate, reminding us of the complexity of fame and personal struggle. In the 1967 film Reflections in a Golden Eye, Robert Forster portrays PVTLG Williams, a complex character caught in the web of military life and personal turmoil. Williams serves as a soldier whose loyalty and emotional struggles reveal the darker sides of duty and desire. Forster's performance captures the tension and fragility of a man grappling with his identity amidst the rigid confines of military expectations. After the film, Forster faced a challenging career trajectory. Despite early promise, he struggled to find substantial roles in Hollywood, often relegated to supporting parts in lesser-known films and television shows. His career hit a low point in the late 1970s and early 1980s, leading to personal hardships, including financial struggles and feelings of professional insignificance. Forster experienced a period of obscurity, battling against being typecast and the industry's shifting tides. In the late 1990s, a resurgence occurred with his role in Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown, which revitalized his career. However, Forster's life was not without scandal. He faced a tumultuous personal life, including a divorce, and the challenges of raising his children amid his career fluctuations. He remained a private person, often shunning the limelight despite his talent. Forster continued to work in film and television until his passing in 2019, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience and a commitment to his craft. His final years were spent reflecting on his storied career, and he was remembered as a dedicated actor who overcame significant obstacles. In the 1967 film Reflections in a Golden Eye, Harvey Keitel portrays a soldier named Leonora, a character steeped in complexity and turmoil. His performance captures the essence of a man grappling with his own desires and the constraints of military life. Keitel's portrayal reveals a dark, brooding intensity, reflecting the emotional struggles and hidden passions of a soldier in a repressive environment. This role marked a significant moment in Keitel's early career, showcasing his ability to embody characters with deep psychological layers. Following this film, Keitel's career flourished, with notable performances in classics like Mean Streets and Taxi Driver. However, his journey was not without personal challenges. He faced controversies, including a well-publicized battle with substance abuse in the 1980s, which threatened to derail his career. Keitel emerged from this darkness, finding redemption through a renewed focus on his craft and personal life. In recent years, Keitel has continued to work in film and television, with roles in projects such as The Irishman and the series Our Flag Means Death. He remains an enigmatic figure, often reflecting on his tumultuous past while still captivating audiences with his presence. As of now, he continues to be active in the industry, with no significant scandals reported, showcasing a life that has transformed from chaos to resilience. Brian Keith portrayed Lieutenant Colonel Morris Langdon in the 1967 film Reflections in a Golden Eye, a character marked by inner turmoil and a haunting presence. Langdon struggles with his own desires, and the oppressive atmosphere of military life reflect a deep-seated conflict that resonates throughout the film. Keith's performance captures the essence of a man trapped between duty and his darker impulses, creating a chilling portrayal that lingers in the viewer's mind. After the film, Keith's career saw both highs and lows. He starred in the successful television series Family Affair, which showcased his ability to connect with audiences. However, his life was shadowed by personal challenges. He faced significant hardships, including the tragic loss of his daughter, which deeply affected him. Keith's battles with alcoholism also became public, leading to a period of estrangement from his family and friends. In later years, he continued to work in television and film, but his health began to decline. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, and he eventually passed away in 1997. His legacy remains, marked by a complex character in a film that explored the darker sides of human nature. Last known information indicates that his contributions to the entertainment industry are still celebrated, even as the shadows of his personal struggles linger in the background. Ed Metzger portrayed PVT Frank Bryan in the 1967 film Reflections in a Golden Eye, a role that highlighted his ability to convey deep emotional turmoil and complex character dynamics. Bryan's struggles with identity and desire added a layer of intensity to the film, showcasing Metzger's talent for embodying troubled souls. After the film, Metzger's career did not flourish as expected. He faced challenges in finding substantial roles, often relegated to minor parts in television and film. Beyond his professional life, Metzger dealt with personal hardships that cast a shadow over his later years. He was known to have battled alcoholism, a struggle that impacted both his relationships and career opportunities. Scandals linked to his erratic behavior and public outbursts led to a decline in his reputation, isolating him from former colleagues and friends. His later life was marked by financial difficulties and a retreat from the spotlight, leaving many to wonder about his fate. The last known information about Metzger is scarce, with few updates on his life since the late 1980s. His story remains shrouded in mystery, a reflection of the darker sides of fame and personal demons. Julie Harris portrayed Allison Langdon in the 1967 film Reflections in a Golden Eye, a role that revealed her ability to embody deep emotional turmoil and complexity. Allison is a troubled woman trapped in a loveless marriage, struggling with her own desires and the oppressive atmosphere around her. Harris's performance captured the essence of a character burdened by secrets, showcasing her talent for transforming inner conflict into poignant on-screen moments. After the film, Harris faced personal and professional challenges. She endured a highly publicized divorce from actor and director Paul Newman, which became a scandal that overshadowed her career. The weight of public scrutiny intensified when she battled severe depression, leading to a temporary withdrawal from acting. Despite these hardships, she returned to the stage and screen, earning accolades for her resilience. In later years, Harris continued to work, but her life was marked by loss, including the death of close friends and family. The shadows of her past lingered, yet she remained a respected figure in the industry. As of the latest updates, she is remembered for her contributions to theater and film, with her legacy cemented by her powerful performances and the mysteries of her personal life. As we wrap up our exploration of Reflections in a Golden Eye, we reflect on the powerful performances and the profound impact this film had on its cast. Elizabeth Taylor's portrayal of a troubled woman marked a significant moment in her career, showing her range beyond glamorous roles. Marlon Brando, known for his intense acting style, faced personal challenges during this time, including struggles with his public image and relationships. The film itself, with its themes of desire and repression, sparked conversations that resonated deeply with audiences. Did you watch this film in your childhood? Perhaps it left an impression on you, or maybe it sparked conversations in your family. We would love to hear your memories and experiences connected to this classic. Share your stories in the comments below. Let's celebrate the nostalgia and the lasting legacy of Reflections in a GoldenEye